Hey, hi all. So I'm back again with another Java interview question, and basically the question which I'll be covering today is based on one of the algorithms in Java. So you should be must aware about that what is CAD's algorithm. So basically, Kadane's algorithm is nothing like that. At each index, either you start a new subarray or extend the existing one. Means like this algorithm we can use for finding the maximum product subarray or maximum subarray. So basically, this algorithm says that at each index, at each index of I in the for loop while iterating it, so you can start a new subarray or you can extend the existing one. So basically, this algorithm is more useful in solving the problems of subarray. And subarray basically, if I say so, we need to find the maximum sum and the maximum product in the subarray. So in array, suppose in array you will be giving the positive and negative integers both, and out of which you need to find out the maximum sub out of the sum array and maximum product of the sub array. So that is the Kadane algorithm, and so this algorithm we will be following today for solving this problem of Leetcode, which is the maximum subarray problem of the Leetcode I have taken. And basically you will be given an integer array of nums, and then you need to find that particular subarray which has the largest sum, and you need to return just that particular largest sum. So by using the approach of Kadene's algorithm, we will be solving this problem. And Kadene's algorithm, as I mentioned, that at every time we will be checking if it is having the highest sum, then we will taking. Otherwise, we are starting a new subarray from the current index. Like say at 4 it is new index. So at 4 suppose it start the new index. So this how we will be approaching with the problem, and it is very easy. And the main advantage of the Kadane algorithm is that it is having the time complexity. If you are following this algorithm, so it will solve the problems in time complexity of O of 1 and space complexity O of 1. No, sorry, my mistake. So in time complexity will be O of n, and space complexity will be O of 1 basically. And these test cases like I have covered from the Leetcode, you can just go through it once by your approach, and then you can try my approach, and it is very easy. I will be solving. So let's get started. I have copied this first test case from the Leetcode, and I am solving it, and it will be a generic solution to all of the test cases. It will be covered. You can just dry run, and then you can run also in that Leetcode problem. It will cover all the test cases of the Leetcode. So let's get started. And the main our motive is that we need to find that maximum subarray in which is having the highest sum. The main motive is, so as soon as we are getting the highest sum, we just need not to look after it, and we need to just return that maximum sum. So before getting started, if you haven't like and share and subscribe my channel, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Yeah, let's get started. So we will be taking one for loop. And for iterating it, and one more thing we will do, we will take two variables which will be very helpful for identify our highest sum, which will one will be current sum, which will be, I will be taking at 0, and then we will be taking as max sum, and max sum will be I will be taking as first like 0 to index integer value, whatever it is, I am just assigning to max sum. And this is very useful because in one of the test case you will be given suppose a single integer, so it will be returning the single integer. So that's why I have taken this max sum is equals to 0 to index. And then for solving this problem, what we will be doing, we will be just approaching with the current sum. Every time we will be checking it if it is having the highest value, or if it is not having the highest value, then we are assigning the current index value to that. So for doing that, we have the mat.max function is there, in which we will be assigning the array of I, which is the current index. Otherwise we are checking current sum plus array of I. Okay, this we will be doing. Then what will we do, we need to find the maximum sum. At the end we need to return the maximum sum of the maximum sub array. So in that case, so again we need to approach with the mat.max only, and here what we will be taking it as max sum. We will be comparing between max sum and this current sum. Who is having the greater value, that will be assigned to the max sum. See here, like in two lines, and in this one for loop, your code is solved, your problem is solved with Kadane algorithm. So that's why it is very easy to approach with that Kadane algorithm. Otherwise we need to approach, there are multiple ways, but this is the simplest way. If you run this problem, so it is giving the output as 6, and the maximum subarray which is it has been taken as here is 4 minus 1 2 and 1. So the 4 plus 2 6 and minus 1 plus 1 0. So that's why it is taking as 6 as the maximum subarray sum, and rest it is not taking it, as we have taken the function as mat.max. So every time it will take the maximum sum function only. And here this Kadane algorithm is working, that every time what it is checking, like if current sum plus array I, what the result is there, and array I whichever is greater than that only particular it is assigning to current sum. Means Kadane algorithm, you can say that it is taking the existing one if it is greater, or if it is not greater, or it is suppose in here we have the negative like values also. So while doing summing up, it can become to 0 or less than 0 also. So then it will start a new index, like new subarray from array of I. Suppose array of I is 1, so in that case it will start from 1 and rest it will be left. So that's the way we are approaching with the Kadane algorithm, and it is the simplest way you can go through it. And let me know if you have any doubt, any feedback, any suggestions in the comments. Yeah, that's it from my side, and I'll be continuing more problems on this Kadane algorithm. Like maximum product sub array is also one of the problem in on Leetcode, so I'll be covering that also in this series. And you can go through my rest of the coding questions. I have approached most of the asked questions in the interview perspective from the service companies or from the product based companies. Yeah, just go through it and let me know if you have any doubts, any feedback. Yeah, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thanks.